Today we carry on with sequences. So what are you going to learn in this sequence over here? First, you need to recognize the pattern in a number sequence here. Okay, this is the cognitive stimulation from your textbook. Okay, they asked you to state the pattern that you found from activity 1, 2, 3. This is activity 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to show you two of the activity over here. Let us try this out. You see, use the patterns accordingly to complete the table. So this is our number pattern here. The first one comes with a square like this, the pink color square. And then the third one, not the third one, number 3 here, we have 3 squared like this. And then number 5. And they give a 2 blank space after asking you to complete it. So what do you think in this blank space that we should fill in? Any idea? What is the number that we are going to fill in?
7.
Yes, very good, 7. Because you can identify already, it is plus 2. Then this one plus 2, right? So 5 plus 2, we get 7. And so we are going to have how many squares over here?
7.
Also 7, right? But then you follow the arrangement of the color here. Starts with purple, pink, purple, pink, purple. So you can see this one is pink, purple, pink. This is pink. So meanings we are going to add on the whole thing that is the same here. Purple. I didn't draw it in using the color accordingly. So I'm just going to draw like this. Okay. This part over here represent all the purple, pink, purple, pink, purple. So the next two, I just want you to find out the next two. What is the color that we should fill in at the end of it?
Pink.
Yes, very good, pink. Because this is purple, isn't it? This one is purple. So we are going to fill it with pink color here. And so on for the next one. Okay, now we look at the activity 2 here. You're given a number 18. 15, 12. So you need to recognize the pattern right now, and then you need to determine what will be the next number. So what is the difference in between 18 and 15?
3.
Correct. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Subtract, right? Minus 3. What about this? Should be the same, isn't it? So how much is 12 minus 3?
9.
9. Okay, what about the next one here?
6.
6. So you can see the pattern here. This is 3 column, 3 times 6 rows. Okay. Okay, Madiha, thank you for the information. So this is 3 multiplied by 5 rows. This is another 3 multiplied by 4 rows. We get 12. How should I draw my 9 here? The arrangement should be
3 and 3.
Yeah, 3 times 3. 3 column, 3 rows. I don't know why they always have this straight line in this PowerPoint here. And then this one, the 6, the last one here, supposed to be how many rows?
3 times 2.
Yes, very good. It will be 3 times 2 rows. Okay, so we have completed this. So we are going to discuss based on this part here. So based on the activity, I wrap off first. Based on these two activities that we have just done, the pattern can be determined by following the previous arrangement, because we were looking at the previous arrangement. Like this one also, we were looking at the previous arrangement to get the next one. So an arrangement of numbers or object following this pattern is known as sequence. Okay, this is what we are going to learn today, sequence. Now, you look at the meaning of sequence given over here. Sequence is a set of numbers or objects arranged according to a certain pattern. So sequence is arranged according to pattern. Do you remember what is the meaning of pattern? Sometimes you can mix up the meaning of sequence and pattern. It's a bit confusing over here, isn't it? So pattern, it could be a list or a set of number of object arranged according to what? To a, let's see. everything is almost the same. You see the meaning over here? Patterns are lists of number or object arranged following a rule or design. So that is the difference in between patterns and sequence. Okay, sequence is a set of numbers or objects arranged according to a certain pattern. So sequence is based on pattern, but then pattern is based on a rule or design. Okay, now I need to move on. So this is example 6 here from your book. Determine whether each set of number is a sequence. So we need to find out whether it's a sequence or not by following the pattern. If it follows the pattern, meaning that this set of number is a sequence. If they didn't follow the pattern, means it's not a sequence. So if we look at A here, -10, -6, -2, 2, 6. Can you find out the difference of each of these? For example, this one. 4, right? 2 plus 4, we get 6. -2 plus 4, we get 2. -6 plus 4, we get -2. And -10 plus 4, we get -6. So everything is plus 4, like this. Okay, so can you tell me whether this is a sequence or not?
Sequence.
A sequence, right? What is the pattern? What is the pattern for this list of number? The pattern is, yes, add 4 to the previous number. So that is how you find out. The pattern is add 4 to the previous number. Therefore, the set of number is a sequence. Okay, now you look at this number now. This is 4, 5, -7, 10, -14. Okay, how much is the difference in between 4 and 5?
1.
1. 5 and -7?
1.
How much is 5 minus -7?
12.
Yes, 12. And then -7 minus 10? Or 10 minus -7?
17.
17, correct. What about 10 minus -14? 10 minus
24.
-14? Yes, 24.
24.
I hope you understand because I'm looking for the difference of each of these. So to find the difference, I will minus. And usually I will use the bigger number to minus the smaller one. So 10 minus -14 will become 10 plus 14. So it will be a difference of 24. So that is how we have this. Okay. The difference is 24. This one, the difference is 17. The difference is 12. And then the difference is 1. So then from there, you determine whether it's a plus or minus. It becomes a bigger number, so it's plus. Becomes a smaller number, it's minus. Becomes bigger number, plus. Becomes a smaller number, minus. Okay? So, is there a pattern for this list of number?
No.
No, right? No pattern at all, right? So,
No.
can we consider it a sequence?
No.
No. Okay. Since there's no pattern, therefore the set of number is not a sequence. That is how you determine that. Okay, now we look at number sequence over here. Okay. So example 7. Complete the number sequences below. So for example, we have A here. How do we complete? Is you have to look at the difference in between each of these number. And then you need to determine the next one. So how much is the difference in between 7 and 13? Okay, Hannah. How much? Okay, plus or minus?
6.
Plus, right? So we try to figure out whether we can get the answer when you add 6 to 13. How much is 13 plus 6?
19.
Yes, 19. Okay, 19 plus 6. Do we get 25?
25. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm calling for the rest, because you the same person keep answering me. So 25 plus 6. Awang Haris, how much is 25 plus 6? While you are answering me, I'm going to jot down as your merit also. 31. Very good. Next person. Camelia, how much is 31 plus 6? 37. Good job. All of you can do it. Okay, now we refer to the next question. B. See what do we have for B. Okay, 88 space 64, 52. So we need to find the difference over here first. Okay, when it becomes smaller, of course it's minus, isn't it? So we need to determine this one is minus what? Okay, Dalisha, how much do we minus from here? How much is the difference in between 64 and 52? Dalisha? Yeah, how much is the difference in between 64 and 52? 12. Very good. You get your mark for that. So, roughly, we try to check whether it's minus 12 or not. 88 minus 12. Okay, after Dalisha. Ivanissa. 88 minus 12, how much is it, Ivanissa? Ivanissa? Are you here? 71. 88 minus 12. Is it 71? See? 88 minus 12. 8 minus 2 is what?
6.
6, right? So it's supposed to be 76.
76.
Salah kira, Ivanissa. So 76, we minus 12, we get 64. Correct, right? And then 52. So 52 minus 12, next person. Jennifer, how much is 52 minus 12? This one is quite simple. 40, very good. After Jennifer, there will be Magdalene. Okay, Magdalene, how much is 40 minus 12? Magdalene, how much is 40 minus 12? Magdalene.
30.
Pardon? 40 minus 12.
14 minus 12.
Yes.
38.
38 or 28? 38 or 28?
38.
Yes, correct. 28. Okay, so now we move on to the next question. This one I think you have no problem. Okay, this one involves decimal number right now. So impossible for us to determine these two right now, given 0.3 only. We need to always refer to the one that is that comes together consecutively. Okay, that comes together like this, so that we can determine what is the operation that involved. Okay, so for example, here 0.027 to 0.0081. How do you determine? It's quite simple. You look at the last two numbers here. 27 becomes 81. What do you think? Is it a plus, a minus? You see, there must be a common thing in between this, right? You have learned your cube of number. 3 to the power of 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 3 cubed is 27. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. 3 to the power of 5 is 3, 4, 3. 3, 4, 3, sorry. It's not 3, 4, 3. How much is it? 2, 4, 3. Okay, so now from 0.027 to get 81, you see there is a common thing here. Meanings, we are going to multiply the number by 3. But then this is 3 decimal places. It becomes 4. So, to get the answer, you just need to use 0.0081. You divide by 0.027. And then you move the number of decimal places. 1, 2, 3. So that it becomes a full number, or whole number, sorry. Move also for this one. So it becomes 8.1 divided by 27. Okay, now we move on. 8.1 divided by 27. How much is 8.1 divided by 27?
3. 0.
8 cannot be divided by 27, right? So it's supposed to be 0 here. And then we have 81. So times 3 becomes 81, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay, meaning that this is multiplied by 0.3. So each of these we try to multiply by 0.3 to see whether we can get the correct answer or not. Okay, so you get ready. You can use your calculator. So if I'm going to get the answer that is previous from 0.027, what am I going to do?
Divide.
Divide, right? Okay, or you can take this and you multiply by 0.3. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first number here. Be ready. The next person, Michelle. What is the answer for the first number?
1.
Pardon?
1.
1. Very good. How to get 1?
Divide.
So when you move it to the right, 1 times 0.3, we get 0.3. That's correct. Okay, next question. Naifar, 0.3 times 0.3, how much is it? Yes, 0.09. Very good. So after that, 0.09 times 0.3, we will get 0.027. And then 0.027 times 0.3, we get this. Okay, the last answer here after Naifar. Is Alia Zarifa here now? If not yet, I move to Azwin. Azwin, can you give me the answer for the last one? 0.081. 0.081 times 0.3. You see this one, 4 decimal place plus 1, we will have 5 decimal places. So the answer is 0. Azwin, are you ready with the answer? Azwin, can you hear me? Actually, I gave you the answer already here. You just need to add on the decimal places. Azwin cannot answer me. What about Winnie?
Yes.
Can you give me the last answer? That will be 0.0081 times 0.3.
Wait, madam.
Okay.
Two point 4.3.
2.43. You almost got it. It's actually the 243 is at the back. You see, this one is 1 decimal place. This is 4 decimal places. So when you multiply, you will have 5 decimal places. So from the back, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just add on the 0 there in between the decimal places and the number. So the answer is supposed to be 0.00243. Yes, you are right, Putri. Okay, so we move on to D now. Okay, D is a fraction. You see, you learn about the whole number, decimal, so the next one is a fraction. So the only hint that we can refer to is this one here. Okay, how do we compare then? It's easy. You just need to change the denominator to the cent first. So 1/3 is equal to how much? Let me try with Alia Zarifah. Alia Zarifah, are you here? Not here. Azwin, are you here? Not here. Azalia, are you here? Also not here. Aina Nazira. Aina Nazira, are you here?
Madam.
Yes.
I think Azwin raised up her hand just now.
Oh, is it? Okay, Azwin then. Azwin, can you give how much is 1 over 3 equal to, change the denominator to 6. 1 over 3 equal to how many over 6? Yeah, multiply by 2, correct? Can or not? One over 3 equal to how much over 6? I write down here. Yes, 2 over 6. I put 3 already. Thank you, put 3. Okay, so we know, you can see the difference over here in between 2 over 6 and 4 over 6. How much is the difference?
2.
Plus 2, right? Actually, plus 2 over 6. Okay, but then the 2 over 6 over here can be simplified, becomes 1 over 3. Meaning each of these you plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3. Okay, now we are going to look for the first answer here. Something plus 1 over 3 equal to 1 over 3. So what do you think is the answer here?
0.
0, because we are going to go backward, right? 1 over 3 minus 1 over 3, the answer is 0. After that, to go backward one more time, 0 minus 1 over 3 equal to?
Negative 1 over 3.
Negative 1 over 3. So it's easier now. And then here is 4 over 6. So you can change it to 1 over 3 to make it easier. This is a 2 over 3, right? 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3 equal to how much?
1.
1, because it's 3 over 3. So we have done the whole number sequence. Do you have any question?
No.
No, Okay, then we move on to example 8 here. This one is quite easy because they give you the first number already, and then you just have to follow the pattern given. Okay, you see, complete the number sequences below based on the given pattern. So a pattern is already given here, which is subtract 4 from the previous number. So 96 subtract 4. Let's see after Azwin. Olympia, can you give me the first answer? Subtract 4. 96 subtract 4, how much is it? Yes, correct, 92. Be ready, everyone. After 92, the next person, Queen. Can you give me the number after 92? Queen. Queen, are you there? Seems like she's not responding. Daya? Okay, 88. Queen, next number after 88. I want you to fill in the rest. Minus 4. Yes, after 84. Can you just open up your mind and speak to me? 80, correct. And the last one? Last one? Yes, correct. Okay, so it's quite simple here. Next question, multiply the previous number by 3. So you just have to multiply by 3 only. Okay, after Queen here. Daya, are you there, Daya? Daya? Tiffany?
21.
Okay, 7 times 3, 21. 21 times 3?
62.
62, sure. 3 times 1 equal to?
63.
63. Okay, 63 times 3. You can
189.
use 189. Very good. 189 times 3.
567.
567. 567 times 3?
1701.
1701. How come you are so fast? You have your book with you, is it?
No, already count.
Oh, you already count. Oh, that's good. Very fast, huh? You get ready. So Tiffany have done her job. Okay, we go for one. The next question here. 1. Be ready. Subtract 8 from the previous number. You have to subtract 8. 21.3 subtract 8. How much is it? 1. Are you there? 1?
13.3.
Repeat. How much is it? Can't hear you. Okay, 13.3. 13.3 subtract 8. 1, still you. How much is it?
5.3.
Correct. After that, 5.3 minus 8. It will be negative.
Negative 2.7.
Negative 257. No, 5.3 minus 8.
Negative 2.7.
Actually, when it comes to this kind of number, you see, this is different sign again, right? Copy the sign of the bigger number is negative, so I copied down already. After that, you just use add to minus 5.3. Okay, how much you get just now? The rest, can you help her?
Negative 2.7.
Negative 2.7, correct or not, class?
Negative 3.3.
Some of you said negative 3.3, some of you said negative 2.7. So which one is the correct one? Let's see. So we have to minus 8. Okay, 5.3 minus 8. Okay, you have your calculator with you or not, everyone?
Yes.
You can use 5.3 minus 8. See what do you get?
Negative 2.7.
Yes, negative 2.7. You know why here? You see, 8 minus 2.3. You look at the right corner here. I'm showing you the working. Here, 0 is not enough to minus 3, right? So we have to borrow from the 8. This is 7. This is 10. So 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. So the answer is negative 2.7. Huh? Okay, then we carry on again. Negative 2.7 minus 8. Okay, this one is easier because both is having the same sign. 1. Can you tell us the answer for the next one?
Negative 10.7.
Very good. Same sign, copy the sign, and then you add the number. What about the last one here? 1? Minus 8.
Negative 18.7.
Yeah, you are right. Negative 18.7. Okay, so the last two part is easy. Only this part here, you have to make sure you deduct properly. Okay, now we move on to D. Divide the previous number by 5. Yusuf, be ready, Yusuf. Divide the previous number by 5. Okay, how much is the answer, Yusuf? Yusuf? 80, correct. 80 divided by 5? Yes, correct. 16 divided by 5? $16 divided by 5, how much is it? You will have decimal number over here. How much is 16? Yes, 3.2. Okay, 3.2 divided by 5. Decimal number again. How much is this? Do you have the answer? How much is it? It should be 0 point something already. $0.64. Okay, 0.64 divided by 5. Madiha gave the answer already, so I should give some credit to Madiha. 0.128, yes, it's Mahani. Hold on, it's Mahani, Madiha. Okay, do the rest of you know how to get all of this? 0.128 or 124 is Mahani just now.
0.12.
1 to
128.
128, huh? Let us check correct or not. You divide by 5 one by one. So 80 divided by 5, we get 16. 16 divided by 5, we get 3.2. And then this one, yes, correct, 0.84. 515, 510. Yeah, all correct already. Very good. Okay, so we are reaching the end already. This is all for our lesson. I want you to do the exercise over here, self-practice 1.2.